For years, a Waco man has been fighting for a piece of property he says is rightfully his. After constant battles in court, he's hoping his story can help other Central Texans whose parents might have in-home caregivers. 6 News anchor Jasmine Caldwell joins me in studio now to explain. Jasmine?
Well, hey, Leslie, Stephen Hahn was the only child of parents Sarah and Emery Hall. When they died, he was told that their home and belongings would go directly to him, but he was in for a surprise. His Robinson home has been sitting vacant for 4 years.
Kind of gets a little bit emotional.
It once belonged to the parents of Steve Hahn. They lived here for 40 years before they died. His mother in 2014 and his father in 2018. Hahn knew he would inherit the house once they passed, but was shocked to learn that his father signed the home over to his in-home caregiver and her husband.
You know, when I come over here, it kind of hits you emotionally, and then when you have this kind of mess with your estate and people trying to come in on it, that even just makes it more dramatic.
After 8 strokes and a battle with dementia, Hahn said his father was not in the right state of mind to make that kind of decision.
All 3 of those are pretty major health issues, and those are things that you don't want to see other people coming in and trying to take advantage of.
Hahn has been back and forth to court. He got a lis pendens, which is a public notice stating that the title or ownership of a piece of real estate is under dispute, and an affidavit of heirship, which then gave him and the caregivers 50% ownership.
Like I say, time and time again, probably 40, 50 times through the years, and she never said, well, you're getting 50%. No, she said, you're going to get most everything.
The caregiver's husband filed a lawsuit against Hahn in McLennan County with hopes of selling the $177,000 home.
And I'm not living for estates, but you know, when you see things that go against what your parents had told you or what your mother had said, it kind of really is upsetting.
Hahn wants to give advice to anyone with elderly parents.
If they go with home health care, they need to really check that company out. Otherwise, I think the best thing is to possibly just go ahead and put your loved one in a nursing home.
Now, as far as what's next for Hahn, he said he has a court hearing coming up about this situation. And since Thursday, I've been reaching out to the attorneys of the caregivers, and so far they have not returned my calls, email, or request for an interview. Leslie.
All right. Thanks, Jasmine.